Queen Elizabeth II has been fondly remembered on the first anniversary of her death, with a British royal family expert who met her on several occasions pouring huge praise on her personality and character. The late monarch died peacefully at the age of 96 at her Balmoral estate in Scotland on September 8, 2022, sending millions of people around the world into deep mourning. She ruled from 1952 and was the longest reigning monarch in British history, surpassing the reign of her great-great-grandmother, Queen Victoria, who spent 63 years on the throne between 1837 and 1901. Queen Elizabeth II's incredible dedication to her role over 70 years was clear for all to see, as was her bubbly personality and great sense of humour. British royal family commentator Richard Fitzwilliams met the late monarch on 3 occasions, twice on Commonwealth Day and once at a reception at Buckingham Palace, and has extremely fond memories of the 96-year-old. Queen Elizabeth II received strange gift from Barack Obama. She was delighted, he told Daily Express US. She left a legacy that was absolutely unique in terms of the number of years she ruled, but also as an individual who was the most loved and best-known head of state in the world. She was so widely respected. There is no question that anybody else had the aura she had. I also had the great pleasure of meeting her on several occasions, and it was this glorious sense of mischief, him referring to the type of things no other head of state would even conceive they could do. Classic examples of this are the sketch alongside James Bond, Daniel Craig, for the opening of the London 2012 Olympics, and the tea with Paddington Bear. These were all wonderful touches. One iconic moment saw the Queen forces with James Bond for the opening ceremony of the London 2012 Olympics. This seemingly saw the Queen jump out of a helicopter and parachute into the Olympic Stadium below. Another special memory includes her endearing sketch during her Platinum Jubilee in June 2022 with fictional character, Paddington Bear, where the two had afternoon tea at Buckingham Palace. Mr. Fitzwilliams, who said he had very interesting conversations with the Queen, described her as tremendously special, pouring praise on her charm, wonderful sense of humour and very considerable presence. Kate sent Prince William clear message she'll always be by his side. Latest, Queen would be proud of King Charles' seamless transition. Expert, insight, Charles' first year shows how brilliant the Queen was, claims royal author. Exclusive, he also described her as a master communicator who had a huge amount of knowledge and was always someone millions of people could always rely on. The royal expert continued, she had charm, a wonderful sense of humor, a very considerable presence, and absolutely delightful, but unquestionably someone who over the years, had a unique amount of knowledge in relation to world affairs in so many areas. There is no question she was tremendously special and of course, a tremendously hard act to follow. She never gave a direct interview to the camera and grew up in a very different era, but she was known as a master communicator. If ever there was an example of persons of an advanced age, it was the Queen, and more specifically, her broadcast during COVID, when she was into her 90s. Mr. Fitzwilliams concluded, she has been missed tremendously because everyone had hoped she would make her century, and what happened was something people dreaded and had hoped wouldn't happen. She was someone you could always rely on, someone they knew would never let them down, and someone whose sense of duty was so strong. Follow our social media accounts here on https://www. Facebook.com/ExpressUsNews and at ExpressUsNews.